choir director said,
For sure you have a song in your heart.
Yes, I do have. Yeah, I want you to lead the choir. Kind of talk to them and that. I said, okay, I'll do it. But then when it comes on to the week, I was so nervous. I dreamt about it. I sweat about it. And then I said to her, you know what, I just can't do it. I can't face to go up and stand in front of people. And I didn't do it. Another time I remember, so I'm gradually developing to overcome that confidence and fear that I had. Then I remember I'm a part of the ladies group, and they asked me to speak, and I can recall vividly, so clearly, that when they asked me to speak, every word that comes out of my mouth, I was stuttering. I was so nervous, but I was determined I'm going to speak irrespective of my fear, because I know one of the areas that when you start speaking, you get a little bit nervous to start with, but then that will overflow. And I've learned that just be natural, just be yourself with your audience. Try to connect to somebody in your audience. So I've learned that over the years, just to continue, just go without fear or favor. Sometimes they'll ask me, Janet, say something. I just get up and say something without any fear in it. So I believe that developing to be fearless and just be myself, okay, I may not be from an English-speaking country like was born in Britain. I was born in Jamaica. But still, I can connect with somebody that even speak my language or don't even speak my language. So as long as I'm saying some words that they can listen to and encourage, I have no fear about it, just to relate it to that person.
Wow.
So that's how I
it's basically, that's awesome, Janet. Yeah. So I was saying that, so you're saying it's actually taking conscious steps, as opposed to every time you step out to do something you've never done before. Every time you step out, you've got rid of some of that and that fear to be where you are today.
Yeah, it's literally coming out of my comfort zone, because I was just comfortable to be Janet behind the scene, and I could do anything you want me to do, I'll do it behind the scene. And to do it. Coming out of my comfort zone a bit, that's enabled me to build my confidence and to speak among men, women, doctors, whoever there is, just to speak.
Yeah. So because I know that one of the lines Marina kind of mentioned earlier that we use is that be seen, be heard, be praised, right? It doesn't matter how an amazing idea you've got, whether it's the best that is going to transform the whole world. If no one knows about it, it remains exactly that, just an idea. And this platform that we have here, the Academy of Significance, SpeakonRadio.com, they're platforms that give you that where you will be heard, where you will get your message out, where you'll be able to broadcast your passion, where you'll be able to attract your ideal clients. And unless you step out, you're not going to be attracting your ideal clients. You're not going to be overcoming those fears. And Janet, I know you're putting up a mastermind, and you're going to post the details on Facebook, Academy of Significance. We'll take them and put them on Speak on Radio. And obviously, this live radio show will become a podcast, so they'll be available there. Do you mind just going over them again, and then I'll hand over to Marina?
Oh,
I didn't.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I
can,
did not get that. Yes. Go on, Janet, please.
Like, you can contact me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Janet. If you look me up on Janet McAnuff or JPS Capital Trading, I'm both on Facebook. I'm also on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. My website is www.jpscapitaltrading.com. Also got a www.janetmcanoff.com. And just all the social medias that are out there. I'm also on Pinterest as well, so you can find me on Pinterest as well.
Wow.
And
okay.
YouTube.
Now there you are. Absolutely amazing. Marina, over to you.
I think this time it's time for Kanani to tell us about her rainbow.
Okay. And what rainbow is that?
Yourself.
Well, I'm just getting a lot of nuggets just hearing from Janet. And, the one thing that really sticks in my head is where she's been, and Janet, just really hearing your story, backing how far you got. I mean, the rainbow, okay, my middle name, Kanani Anoinoi, that's Hawaiian for pretty rainbow. And that's why Marina is sharing a rainbow. So when you think about a rainbow, we're full of colors. And when we have all of these different varieties in our life, no matter if you think about it in terms of feelings, emotions, or people that are involved in your life, all the creative people, Janet, you've had such an incredible journey. I mean, 16 years of marriage, different types of issues going on, plus kids that made it out. I mean, people need to hear and understand. And of course, I'm not in favor of divorce. I'm going through my own deals with my own marriage. But for those single parents who feel like myself going into single parenting, for all of those that are in that position, and then to be able to make it out and to be successful and to have this incredible opportunity to teach people, especially people like me who have never even thought about trading in their life, okay. That already is a huge rainbow in itself. You've mastered certain things that even myself, I am still working on, and you definitely have shared it precisely. You've proved it already, and that already shows that you have the different colors in you that can go further and further in life. And that's what we're here for, is to keep going further in life, to keep following that rainbow of colors all the way to the end. Because really, I mean, think about it. We're here for another, 40 years, 50 years, and we have a lot to give. We have a lot going on. And so when you've mastered that much and put your kids through school, put your kids through everything, and then to be able to make it out and to have your own successful opportunity to share with other people, to mentor other people, I mean, that really goes to show that you are on that journey. You didn't just start your journey of building that rainbow of colors, but actually mastering it to the point where you can show people also the end, and seeing the end in mind, that you can still make it out. I still have my journey, but you can still make it out, and I'm successful, and that's what you're teaching other people, is mentoring other people. And I love that about you. I love your strength, and I am so grateful to actually know a person like you that can teach me even different types of things. So when you think about a rainbow, just think, you have all of this color in you to share. And the one question that I would love to ask is, what does it take? Like, really, there's a story, and then there's stories behind stories. Like, when you actually started on this journey of getting out and changing your life, like, what is the one thing, one concept that you would say helped you the most to actually push forward?
Is this a question for me or Janet?
This is for Janet.
Yeah, I think I was determined. I saw my mom struggles over the years. She grew up on her own, and I was thinking, you know what? I don't want to be the same way my mom grew my children up. I want to be able to provide for my children, to have the best for them. So that kind of gives me that one thing, just to be the best for my kids, really. And that's always given me the drive to look out for my family in such a way that I can help them. So that's always my drive, to just continue to do more and give the best to my children.
Wow. So determination, definitely determination and drive. So thank you so much for sharing that. Over to you, Marina.
Yeah, so many times people are thinking, when you ask for advice or what do I do to turn my dream into reality, most coaches will say, find your why. And I was talking to Sarah about it, and for none of us, this why works. I already know my why. So to me, it's always the question I ask myself each morning is, what's next? So what's next is making those decisions at an emotional level, not the logical level, but the emotional level, that will make you discover what is available for you next, what is out there, and how can you reach out from inside. Because what is available out there, it's what you bring at the table, and it's about you becoming the opportunity. So when you're asking yourself what's next, you are making the decision that you are going to make something, you are going to do something about everything you already know, to stop chasing opportunities, to stop chasing money, to stop chasing clients, and become the opportunity. So to embrace your dream to a different level and turn it into a reality straight away. Because when you look inside your heart and allow no one else to tell you otherwise, you don't listen to anyone, you just listen to your own voice. It's your own passion, the one you hold in your heart, that song, not the song you sing in a choir, but the song you never sang before. And that's the only significant asset this world is missing right now. So what's next is make the difference, the big difference for other people, to other people's lives, touch their lives by sharing what you hold in your heart. Because your heart is filled with love and compassion, and it takes you one step closer to your dream each time you make the right decision. And thinking without taking action, of course, is bad as taking action without thinking. So when you imagine the world, this big puzzle, and you realize it's not perfect, surely you can see that it's not perfect because you are yet the missing piece instead of being the masterpiece. So what's next? Be the masterpiece. Be inspired by Janet, by Sarah, by Kanani, these wonderful leaders who are building wealth by making the difference. All I can say is that swimming with the dolphin is a dream. But unless you go and wet your toe and get wet and go all in, you can't swim with the dolphins. The dolphins are there, and it's plenty of room for you and the dolphins. It's just the courage to decide that, yes, I am ready to swim with the dolphins. Over to you, Sarah.
That is so profound, Marina. If you want to swim with the dolphins, you have to be ready to get wet, because there's no other way. You have to. And we are on countdown, and I would really like to take this opportunity to thank Janet for joining us on this show to speak about her award-winning book, The Trading Floor, and about who you are, Janet, and sharing from the heart and inspiring me, inspiring everybody else on the show, and our listeners, millions of people who are listening to you, that they're inspired that regardless of the environment, regardless of, whatever it is that goes on inside, there is a way to overcome that and to be more and to be what God ordained for them. Kanani, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Marina, what can I say? Our all-in coach, you have inspired us so much this weekend. We have got so much from you, and I know that you continue to give, because we do all members of Academy of Significance. There is what goes on that other people don't see, but you continue to give, and we are honored and forever grateful for everything that you do.